Hello, my fellow New York fans. My name is Lena, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to my channel, Timeless New York City. Here, I dive into everything about the Big Apple, celebrating its rich culture, history, and vibrant spirit. Today, we embark on a journey through time to explore the rich history of New York City's St. Patrick's Day Parade. Join me as we delve into a century of tradition, tracing the evolution of this iconic event, from its humble beginnings to its present-day grandeur. From the inaugural parade in the 18th century to the challenges and triumphs of the modern era, we'll uncover the stories, milestones, and cultural significance that have shaped this beloved celebration of Irish heritage. Get ready to march with me through history and discover the enduring spirit of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Since its inception, New York City's St. Patrick's Day Parade has been a vibrant celebration of Irish culture and heritage, uniting communities and honoring the patron saint of Ireland. Over the decades, this iconic event has evolved, reflecting the changing demographics and dynamics of the city while maintaining its deep-rooted traditions. Let's begin our journey through the decades. The origins of St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated on March 17th to honor St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland who is credited with bringing Christianity to the island. This date is believed to coincide with the day of St. Patrick's death in the late 5th century. Over time, March 17th evolved into a religious feast day in Ireland, commemorating St. Patrick's contributions to Irish culture and spirituality. Today, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated worldwide as a cultural and festive occasion, marked by parades, green attire, and gatherings to honor Irish heritage and identity. March 17th, 1762, the inaugural parade, a celebration of Irish pride. The St. Patrick's Day Parade was organized by a group of Irish soldiers serving in the British Army. Despite the city's small Irish population at the time, the parade marked the beginning of a cherished tradition, featuring music, dance, and a display of Irish patriotism. The first decade, March 17, 1917 to 1919, the parade during World War I. During the tumultuous years of World War I, the parade faced challenges but remained a symbol of resilience and unity. Despite wartime restrictions and economic hardships, New Yorkers came together to keep the tradition alive, honoring their Irish heritage and supporting their troops overseas. The second decade, March 17, 1920 to 1929, a decade of growth and celebration. The 1920s marked a period of prosperity and cultural flourishing for New York City, reflected in the parade. With the city's Irish community expanding, the parade grew in size and spectacle, attracting larger crowds, and featuring elaborate floats, marching bands, and colorful displays of Irish pride. The third decade, March 17, 1930 to 1939, the Great Depression era. The Great Depression cast a shadow over the parade in the 1930s as New Yorkers struggled with economic hardship. Despite the challenges, the parade provided a much-needed source of joy and solidarity, bringing together people from all walks of life to celebrate their shared heritage and resilience. The fourth decade, March 17, 1940 to 1949, World War II and its aftermath. World War II profoundly impacted the parade, as many participants enlisted in the military, and resources were diverted to the war effort. However, the parade continued to march on, serving as a symbol of hope and perseverance during dark times, and welcoming returning veterans with open arms in the post-war years. The fifth decade, March 17, 1950 to 1959, the parade enters a new era. The 1950s ushered in a period of renewal and optimism for the parade, as New York City experienced a post-war economic boom and cultural renaissance. The parade flourished, embracing new traditions and attracting widespread attention, solidifying its place as a beloved annual event. The sixth decade, March 17, 1960 to 1969, the parade reflects a changing city. The 1960s brought social and cultural upheaval to New York City, and the parade evolved to reflect the city's increasingly diverse population. While maintaining its Irish roots, the parade embraced multiculturalism and inclusivity, welcoming participants and spectators from all backgrounds. Before I go into the next decades, if you're enjoying this content, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribing to my channel, and leaving a comment down below. Your support means the world to me, and it's what helps me to create more content like this in the future. The seventh decade, March 17, 1970 to 1979, challenges and controversies. The 1970s posed challenges for the parade as political and social tensions simmered in New York City. Controversies arose over issues of inclusivity and representation, prompting soul-searching and debate within the Irish American community. Despite the challenges, the parade endured, reaffirming its commitment to unity and celebration. The eighth decade, March 17, 1980 to 1989, the parade in the Reagan era. The 1980s witnessed a resurgence of enthusiasm for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, fueled by a sense of national pride and optimism under the Reagan administration. The parade regained its prominence as a symbol of Irish heritage and community spirit, drawing record crowds and revitalizing interest in Irish culture. The ninth decade, March 17, 1990 to 1999, celebrating a century of tradition. As the parade entered its second century, it celebrated a century of tradition and heritage. Special events and commemorations marked this milestone, honoring the parade's founders and recognizing its enduring impact on New York City's cultural landscape. The 10th decade, March 17th, the 2000s to the 2009s, embracing the 21st century. In the new millennium, the parade embraced innovation and inclusivity, welcoming new generations of participants and spectators. The parade adapted to changing times, incorporating technology and contemporary themes, while remaining true to its core values of community and tradition. The 11th decade, March 17th, 2010s to 2019, the parade in a changing world. The parade navigated a rapidly changing cultural landscape in the 2010s, grappling with issues of diversity, identity, and inclusion. Dialogue and debate ensued as the parade sought to balance tradition with progress, fostering a spirit of openness and understanding among participants and spectators alike. The 12th decade, March 17th, 2020s to the present, the parade amidst a global pandemic. As COVID-19 cases surged in early 2020, organizers made the difficult decision to cancel the traditional in-person parade for the first time in its history. Concerns about public safety and the potential for virus spread led to this unprecedented move. In lieu of the physical procession, organizers swiftly pivoted to a virtual format, broadcasting performances, cultural showcases, and messages of solidarity online. This virtual celebration allowed participants and spectators to join in from the safety of their homes, while still honoring Irish heritage and traditions. Additionally, organizers encouraged individuals and communities to participate in alternative ways, such as decorating their homes and neighborhoods with Irish-themed decorations, organizing virtual gatherings, and supporting local businesses. March 17, 2021. With the pandemic still ongoing, organizers continued to prioritize public safety and opted for another year of virtual celebrations. This included live-streamed performances, interviews with community leaders, and interactive activities that engaged audiences across the globe. Despite the absence of the traditional parade route down Fifth Avenue, the virtual format allowed for greater inclusivity, with participants from around the world contributing to the festivities through online submissions and social media engagement. Alongside the virtual festivities, efforts were made to support Irish American communities and businesses, which were disproportionately affected by the economic impacts of the pandemic. Fundraising initiatives and outreach programs aim to provide assistance and promote resilience within these communities. March 17, 2022, the triumphant return of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. After 2 years of virtual celebrations due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the iconic New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade made its triumphant return in 2022, marking a joyous milestone for the city and its residents. With the pandemic situation improving and vaccination rates rising, organizers and participants alike eagerly anticipated the opportunity to once again line the streets of Fifth Avenue in a vibrant display of Irish pride and culture. The atmosphere was electric as the city prepared to welcome back this beloved tradition. Spectators adorned in green attire began to gather along the parade route, eagerly awaiting the procession of marching bands, bagpipers, Irish dancers, and colorful floats. As the parade kicked off, the sound of bagpipes filled the air, accompanied by cheers and applause from the enthusiastic crowd. It was a sight to behold as thousands of participants, representing Irish American organizations, community groups, and local businesses, proudly marched down the historic avenue. Families, friends, and visitors from near and far came together to revel in the festivities, sharing smiles, laughter, and camaraderie. The streets resonated with the sounds of music and celebration, creating a sense of unity and belonging among all who attended. For many, the return of the St. Patrick's Day Parade was not just a celebration of Irish heritage, but also a symbol of resilience and hope for the future. It served as a reminder of the city's strength and ability to overcome adversity, coming together to embrace cherished traditions and create new memories. But beyond the festivities and fanfare, the parade held a deeper significance as a symbol of unity and tradition. Generations of families and friends came together to celebrate their Irish heritage, forging cherished memories and strengthening bonds in the process. March 17, 2023. The streets of Manhattan once again echoed with the sounds of bagpipes, drums, and cheers as the parade procession made its way down Fifth Avenue. The return of the parade brought a sense of joy and optimism to New Yorkers and visitors alike, signaling a hopeful step towards normalcy after the challenges of the pandemic. The return of the St. Patrick's Day Parade in 2023 also served as a beacon of economic revival. For businesses along the parade route and throughout the city, restaurants, bars, and shops welcomed the influx of visitors, providing a much-needed boost to the local economy. As the sun set on this unforgettable day, the spirit of the St. Patrick's Day Parade lingered in the hearts of all who had witnessed its triumphant return. And while the parade may have concluded for another year, its impact would continue to resonate throughout the city, serving as a beacon of optimism and community spirit for years to come. Thank you for joining me on this captivating journey through the evolution of the New York City's St. Patrick's Day Parade. I hope you enjoyed learning about the rich history, traditions, and community spirit that define this iconic event. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating culture, history, heritage, and timeless New York City. Until our paths cross again, may the luck of the Irish be ever in your favor. Cheers to you all, or as they say, sláinte to you all.